is big and wild and half insane. Take me where real animals are playing. Just a dirty old shack where the hound dogs bark that we called our home. I wanna be back there among the cats and dogs and the pigs and the goats on Animal Farm, my animal home. On Animal Farm, my animal home. While I lay my head upon my pillow, little girl could play beneath my window. Though she's far from home, she's free from harm, and she need not fear. She's by my side, and the sky is wide. So let the sun shine bright on Animal Farm, my animal home. On Animal Farm, my animal home. Girl, it's a hard, hard world if it gets you down. Dreams often fade and die in a bad, bad world. I'll take you where real animals are playing, and people are real people, not just playing. It's a quiet, quiet life by a dirty old shack that we called our home. I wanna be back there among the cats and dogs and the pigs and the goats on Animal Farm, my animal home. On Animal Farm, my animal home. On Animal Farm, Animal
All right, some fascinating and interesting finds here. So this is the site of where I host or I facilitate RE's September campout every year. And it's also the site where Laurel and the Light Body Academy group just wrapped up their campout on May 11th. And I was invited to that and grateful for that, and my wife and I. And none of this stuff was here. So that was just like less than 2 weeks ago. So this is typical of the kind of stuff I find around here. I mean, you can be the judge. I personally think this is Sasquatch stuff. I would lean that way. So let's see what's going on this side. Yeah, just so very, very cool. Very, very cool. And I noticed something over here too. So let's walk over here. This is kind of incredible too. I haven't really looked around all that extensively, so I'm sure there's probably more stuff as well. But let's check this out. On this big slab of stump here. So we'll go along. Look at this. Some rocks placed there. Some bark. Yeah, look at that. And you've got almost like an asterisk. Asterisk, yeah. In a circle connection, I guess. So I'd read that. And then look at this. All these little sticks stuck in there. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. Does that represent clan members? Or maybe it represents the number of people that were here in this camp at the time they made it. Could be that too. Yeah, but check this out. This part is extremely cool. And I've seen this so often. Just look at that. Isn't that amazing? Little sticks leaned up there. And then you got your bark. Is that bark on top or is that piece of the stump? I'm going to have to turn the camera off to check that out, but yeah, it almost looks like, well, I'm not going to say. I'll find out in a second. Nothing really on this side. Okay, so I'm going to pause this for a minute and check that out. Okay, so I checked it out, and yes, the pieces of bark on top of those sticks, there's like a long flat one and then another little smaller one on top. Those are indeed just placed there. Yeah, it's not part of the big stump, section of the stump. It's not. They were just placed there. So, very cool. And like I said, this has all been done since, May 11th. Now, to me, it looks like Sasquatch stuff, but I've always said, hard to say definitively, but it looks like it and feels like it. That to me looks like the universal asterisk with a circle around it, you know, and the asterisk and the circle are both about connection. Kind of cool. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Wow, I just got a big energy rush when I seen this one. Oh, it's still like light me up. Look at this. Once again, new. None of this stuff was here 2 weeks ago. Loving it. Oh yeah, that energy rush kind of confirms for me that, you know, this is Sasquatch related. Look at that. You know, I've seen that before where they pile sticks up leading up to an entrance. Sometimes it almost looks like a path or a walkway. I wouldn't say this was quite that. But, yeah, look at the ferns on top. Wow. And there's a rock there placed on a piece of stump. Oh, this is just incredibly cool. Let's go check out the other side. Yeah, typical of what I see. Wow. Yeah, you know, that energy I just got, that's always compelling. That's always compelling. You gotta love this.